Good morning, everyone. We are back with more Barnstable this morning. I'm Sarah Colvin here with Brittany Pickle and Jack.
This is Jack. He's our handsome boy. He's 14 years old.
Aww.
He was surrendered. The family did not want to get rid of him, but they had severe allergies. The kids were allergic. They had him for 12 years and made him the most loving social cat ever, but unfortunately we're unable to keep him. He is just amazing. He is cuddly, affectionate. He's not fond of having his nails trimmed, so whoever adopts him has to probably bring him to a professional groomer to have his nails trimmed, or the vet. But otherwise, he's perfection. Look at him.
He really is so sweet, and he does not look 14. He
No,
looks so young. And he's got this great face, and he's very, very stocky and sturdy. And he's got big, long whiskers. He's so sweet. And as you say, so easy to pick up and cuddle and handle. Not all cats like that.
No, most of them don't, and I feel like people don't know that. But this is one of the special ones that we get that actually does love to cuddle. And he lived with other cats that he didn't get along with. So we would say probably no other animals. It's harder to introduce a 14-year-old senior to a dog, too, when we don't have a history on it, so we'd recommend probably no dogs.
Of course, but he is just purring, and so he didn't even notice those birds flying around in the back of us. So he obviously is up for adoption. He's ready to go. What do people need to do if they would like to bring this cuddly guy home?
They should come in and meet him. We have a lot of senior cats right now, and their adoption fees are only $50, which you just have to take into account the fact that they may require more medical care than a younger cat. So bring in an ID, fill out the application, and take this little boy home.
Sure, and it's so nice, we have kittens. You gotta be on TV, buddy. We have kittens on the show so often, and it's so nice to see a full-grown cat, and especially one that is so caring and loving as Jack. So I bet he will find it home really soon.
Me too.
Great. And now we have a repeat customer.
We have Fluffy.
Fluffy, the beautiful white bunny rabbit, and we again hear that she is super friendly and lots playful and affectionate. And look at the size of
She's
the
the
paws
bunny
of this
version
bunny.
of Jack, because she is also social and affectionate, and most rabbits don't like to be held. They like to have their feet on the ground. She doesn't mind me hugging her every day, and she's young. She is she's under a year. She's probably like 11 months old. She was just spayed, so she is ready to be adopted.
Wonderful. And so what do people need to know about caring for a rabbit like Fluffy?
I always say it's a lot harder than you think. They need a lot more time and effort cleaning, feeding. They need fresh vegetables every day. You'll have to have a bale of hay around. And they also, look at her. They need a lot of time out of the cage. They need to be socialized, because they're not meant to be in a cage. These are animals that we just keep in cages, unfortunately, because we don't have the space, and it's not super safe for them to be out if the room's not bunny-proofed, since they chew on wires and baseboards. And
she really is the most active rabbit that I've seen on this show so
far.
That's
why we brought her.
Super curious. She's got these big paws, but yes. So, and I think that we talk about this all the time, but I think it's so important to reiterate that rabbits are not just pets that you keep in a cage. They are really like a dog or a cat. You want to have them walking around the house, being social, really getting that opportunity to explore, and but maybe not necessarily chew on everything, but be out there and explore.
You got to bunny-proof first, which we can help you, teach you how to. So
she's about a year old. She's got big ears, really big paws on the back. Is she going to get much bigger than this?
No, this should be her full-grown size if she is the age that we were told that she is. She grew a little bit, and she was having bunny pellets and hay, which make them grow kind of like kitten food. It has more calories, more nutrition. And now we're switching her to adult food. So this should be the biggest she gets. She is on the bigger end of the bunnies.
Absolutely. So do you recommend that she would go home in either a home that people are experienced with rabbits, or would this be a good kind of first-time rabbit?
She is actually a rabbit that could be a first-time rabbit, because most of them have their little quirks and personality issues. She is just great. She's friendly. She's social.
Other animals, interaction, good, bad, or would it be better for her to have a buddy? Or
she had a bunny. She had a sister who got adopted before her, and I can't remember. One of them did not get along with the other. So any rabbit, each rabbit's different. She could bond well with a new rabbit in the future. You just have to have the time and patience to do it the right way.
Great. So Fluffy, up for adoption. So cute, so soft, big paws. Love that. I think it'd be fun to have a rabbit. Oh my goodness, who is this guy?
This is Elvis, like Elvis Presley.
Look at his hair.
Yes, he's a crested. He is 2 years old. He is a little overweight, as you can see.
Oh, so chubby.
Yeah, we have to work on a diet for him. He came in because the owner had a child, which is another thing to take into consideration when you adopt any pet, even small animals. They can live for many years, and if your life is transitioning, you want to make sure that you have the time to keep your pets with you during those transitional periods.
Is he a guinea pig?
Yes, he's a guinea pig. He is amazing. He is also social, kind of like Fluffy and Jack. He's the rarest of the breeds that we get. He's active and outgoing, and he's not afraid. He'll let you pick him up.
Right.
He did have some extra long nails when he came in, so we want people to know nail trimming for guinea pigs and rabbits is a requirement. They can overgrow and turn their toes out into weird ways.
So is that something that you can do yourself, or would you have a professional do?
No, we can show you how to do it. Black nails are a little bit harder because you can't see the quick.
Right.
So you just trim small bits at a time, and there's styptic powder to apply if you do accidentally make it bleed. But it's something. It's a requirement. You have to trim them. It's just not comfortable for them if you don't.
I have to say that he is like the coolest looking guinea pig that I've ever seen. He's got this really neat coloring, and those little like kind of wrinkly ears and this big, as you say, the crested, this little kind of whorl on his head. He's a really cool looking guy.
He is, and he's available for adoption. So I'd say he could be a pig for someone who hasn't had a guinea pig before either. He could be a first-time pet because he doesn't run away from you when you try to pick him up like the rest of them do.
So when it comes to caring for guinea pigs, you mentioned that that you want them to be social. He's really soft too. He's got a really nice texture to his fur. I really do.
You should take it home.
I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. But tell me, like, how do you take care of these guys, and how often do you have to bring them out of their cage or their
Every
house?
day we put them. We have an exercise pen that you put up, and you just let them run around, and they do this thing called popcorn, where they like jump off the ground because they're so excited and they make their little squeaky noises. And we're getting him to do that. So yes, he loves his time out.
Excellent. And what do they eat?
Hay and pellets is a requirement for both rabbits and guinea pigs. They have a specific guinea pig pellet because they don't produce vitamin C, so they have to have extra vitamin C all the time. So we give them green peppers, red peppers every day, and fresh vegetables. They're supposed to have like 1 cup to 2 cups of fresh greens every day.
Wow. And about how long do they live?
They can live to be up to 5 to 8 years.
Wow.
Depending on how they're cared for.
Excellent. Well, Elvis, you are the coolest. I hope that somebody finds a place for you or finds a place in their heart for you. He really is. I like him. I like him. If I had room, I might take him home. Well, while he's still here, we can talk a little bit about an event that you have coming up, a wine tasting event.
Yes, at New Seabury, we're having a wine tasting event in November 10th. Tickets are still on sale. You can buy them online, and we are still looking for some auction items. There's going to be silent auction and amazing wines, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Wonderful. So if you have any items you'd like to donate, either give you guys a call at the MSPCA or just bring them on by.
Yep, absolutely.
Wonderful. And if people want to get tickets for that event?
They can go online, or you can stop by the shelter. We can tell you the exact website.
Wonderful. Well, Brittany, thank you so much for bringing this wonderful array of pets. It was nice to meet Elvis, Fluffy, and Jack, and I hope that they find their forever homes really soon. Thank you so much. Brittany Pickle, of course, of the MSPCA. You can visit them at 1577 Falmouth Road. We'll be back in just a moment with more BTM.